Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. And last video we did 100 raids. We went from 100 KC now to 200 KC, and that took 10 days to do. The only goal I have is to finish the prayer book, so all we need is the Dexter's prayer scroll, and then we can move on. Just to refresh your memory if you forgot, we've only gotten 2 items so far. We got the Arcane prayer scroll to unlock Augury at 27 KC, and then we got the Twisted Buckler at 60 KC, which means we are now 140 raids without a drop. Here is all the loot that we've gotten from 200 raids so far. There's a few extra in here that was recorded on my main, just from leeching for the +1 to scale the raids. And then just in the last video alone, this is everything we got minus the Zora scales and the death runes. It's about 10 mil worth of herbal supplies, and I don't plan to use these up until we get the Dex scroll and I'm ready to move on from raids. What I've been doing in between raids while waiting for teammates is training agility, because I do need a lot more amylase for staminas eventually. And just in the last video, we gained about 1.3 million agility XP, which is like 30 to 40 hours for me of training agility, and we're getting very close to 90 agility, and once we get that very soon, we will unlock the best rooftop course in the game, the RD course. But I'm going to actually reset the agility XP, so this way we can keep track of the agility XP that we gain just in this video. For UIM, agility is such a convenient skill to train. You don't have to have any inventory space, maybe like 1 for Marks of Grace, but even then you don't have to have it. You could easily just do like 1 or 2 laps in between raids just to get like 1000 XP or something, and then go back to raids. You don't have to like spend time ungearing or whatever. It's just so convenient. This is probably the last lap we'll ever do of the Relica course on this account, because there's 90 agility. We have now unlocked the RD rooftop course. I freaking love this course, man. It's so nice. It's so chill. A lot of people hate agility. I personally love training agility because it's like very interval based. You got skills like construction or thieving, where the longer your mouse is off the screen, the less XP you get. Whereas with skills like agility, it's interval based. So you can click, look away for 10 seconds, browse some YouTube videos or Reddit or whatever, and then click once again, wait a few more seconds. Agility is freaking great, man. And because we got the RD Elite Diary done not too long ago, you also get 25% more Marks of Grace. And that's also a passive effect, so you don't have to be wearing the RD cloak. I'm so glad to be back here, man. I missed it so much. This lap marks the first of many more, because I have to keep on building up that amylase stack, because we got a lot of staminas to make. At the Relica course, the run from the end of the course back to the start did drain your energy if you didn't have Graceful on, and you would eventually end up at 0 if you were paying like full attention the whole time. But with the RD course, I will never run out of energy. I will never have to get Graceful, even if I'm paying maximum attention and being completely efficient with it. Okay, one more thing about this course that I'm going to say once, I will never say it again in this series, because this comment comes up on every single video where I show the RD course. I'm going to say this now and then link every single comment about this in the future back to this clip in this video. When a Mark of Grace spawns, it stays in that spot for 10 minutes. However, if you spawn a second Mark of Grace, that timer resets. And on the RD course, there's only 1 spot for Marks of Grace to spawn, which is right here. And because we have the RD Elite Diary done, I spawn a mark like every 2 to 3 minutes. Therefore, unless I'm going to be logging off for like 7 minutes, I will never have to pick up these Marks of Grace until I'm ready to leave the course. And that is why I leave the Marks of Grace there. As you can see by these Marks of Grace, today has been a very big day for agility, and I am very tempted to get a recolor for the Graceful, because that costs 90 Marks of Grace. But I need to get my priorities straight. We do still need a lot of amylase for the amount of super energies that we have, but it is very tempting.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Oh, hey,
Congrats,
I got another pet.
Arch.
I fucking hate you.
Did you actually get
I got
another
my
pet?
second- Yeah, I got another pet. Yeah, you have a funny feeling you would have been followed.
Is that your second?
Yeah, second.
Hey!
I fucking kicked him from the call.
Oh,
I hate you.
that was rude.
Nice.
Don't get
dude.
second pets.
Yeah, just choose to not get the pet, bro. What are you doing? Yo, take a look at this guy over here. Hardcore Ironman run fast, and then looking at his stats. What a wonderful novelty account. Well, looks like we have finally filled up the money bag, and that's all from like selling the drops I've gotten from raids like runes and rune arrows and stuff like that. I haven't checked this thing in a long time. We have 41.5 mil in here, plus 2.5 mil. So we got like 44 mil GP at the moment.
Large pizza, garlic bread and drink combo deal, please.
Yeah, pizza?
Barbecue meat lovers.
Yo, pizza for purples, let's go. Oh boy, this update that's happening right now, it is all raids updates today, which is very odd timing because we just happen to be doing raids right now, but it's all Chambers of Xeric improvements. So vanguards are going to be way, way easier now. Teams of 4 or less, the threshold is now 40% for the vanguards. There's a visual queue as well, while many of our waistlines are metamorphosing. This is getting really real, huh? Okay. And then I think my favorite change that's happening is that players with higher thieving levels will now have a chance of receiving multiple grubs from a chest. That's how the ice demon room used to be a while back as well. You used to only get 1 log, and now you get a bunch of logs, I believe, based on your wood kind level. So they're doing the same thing to the thieving room now. So this is gonna be really, really, really nice, and thieving rooms will not be a room that we groan at anymore. Unfortunately, we don't have 99 construction, but once we do, we can build the extra large bank chest in raids, which we cannot use. And then the last thing I want to point out is the unique rewards that you get from chambers will not be noted anymore. In the past, every single unique you get would be noted, but now those won't be noted anymore. So I guess you could say now that noted uniques from raids are now discontinued items for UIMs. Let's check out the new chest.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh,
it's
That's
beautiful.
kind of
it looks
cool.
like twisted,
Yeah,
kind of.
twisted one.
So today we found out that the watering can works on the fire. And the watering can has 8 charges. Yeah, you probably wouldn't get 8 flame walls in a raid. Look at that. Multiple grubs per chest now. Okay, I've been holding on to this clue for the last like 4 raids because I was doing like 1 step in between each raid because I didn't want my teammates to have to wait on me. But I think this is the first elite casket of this video, so here we go. Today's been a long freaking day, dude. I've done 17 raids today. We're currently at 234 KC. Yeah, that's like 14 or 15 hours of raiding for me just based on these XP raids. It'll happen though, as long as we keep on raiding, the purple will happen. I am very, very convinced that the next item that we get is going to be an arcane. I've totally resigned myself to that fact already, so I'm totally not expecting to actually get the next drop. Oh, just noticed actually as well, 230 million total XP, 10 mil XP milestone. Look at all the moles. Yo, hell yeah, dude. That was Elronman's 3rd dex. I think it's kind of ironic, the name of the CC. Okay, a couple things I want to mention. First thing is a few raids ago, we got a virtual defense level, which I missed, but there's 101 defense right here. And the other thing is that earlier in this video, I said that I want to save the Marks of Grace for Amylase because we'll need as much Amylase as possible. And I didn't realize this because I thought we would need a lot of amylase, but it turns out we already have more than enough for what we'll need. We're currently at 4.2k, and each amylase is 1 dose of stamina. And these Aventos would give us like 2.3k doses, which of course is way less than the amount of amylase. I don't know why, I just wasn't thinking about it at all. We do have some super energies in his Spori, but I think this is way more than enough. And if we do end up getting more Aventos from raids and we don't have enough amylase, we could always easily come back here. But once we get 90 Marks of Grace, I'm gonna go get a graceful recolor because that'd be a ridiculous amount of amylase to have, and I just end up dropping it over to the main. So I'd rather get cool stuff on this account. Dude, the one raid I went to go eat dinner, Zalt just got a dex. Also, a couple weeks ago, I don't think I mentioned this, when I was doing Giant Mole, the team also got back-to-back dexes at one point. But, you know, that's not how RNG works. It is funny to see, but, you know, it happens. To recolor graceful, you have to have 100% favor in the corresponding house. And like, for example, Shazian is red, Piscarillius is blue, Lovacane's orange, etc. And if you have 100% for every single favor, you can get a white recolor, which is this one you can see right here, compared to the dirty snow color that I'm wearing right now. And normally I would go with the white recolor because that's my favorite. But at the same time, Mudkip is blue, and I feel like I should just stick with the blue theme. So we are going to recolor this to blue. That's the Piscarillius house. It costs 15 Marks of Grace for each piece, meaning 90 Marks of Grace in total. And we have the full light blue recolor for graceful. There's also a dark blue recolor from the Brimhaven agility course, but I really don't want to do that. I like this though, this is cool. On my main, I only have the white recolor of the graceful set. I do really like this. I'm glad we went with this. As for agility, I think I'll just continue on until 91 agility only because we're so close. And then after that, I don't know what I should do in between raids because I don't really need more Marks of Grace. I guess we could get a few more sets of amylase for future Avento drops that we get from raids because I'm sure we'll get quite a few more, but Yeah, I'll figure it out. In the future, we can get even more sets of graceful and recolor those sets as well, because here in the magic wardrobe, there's a different space in here for each different recolor. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, bro!
Yo. Wait, what's that worth?
Like 73 mil.
Grow up. What is that spelling?
Leonardo.
250 KC. This is the drop. Okay, 250 KC now. The blowpipe is running low on darts as well as scales. The trident is running low on charges as well. And we actually haven't died to Hispori in, was it like 100 KC at raids? Or I don't know. It's been a long time since we've died to Hispori. And in the looting bag, we do have all these Addy ores. So I'm going to go get all my stuff out from Hispori, put it in the looting bag, and then die again to Hispori because it's a very difficult boss fight. And we'll make all those Addy ores into Addy bars, and then make the bars into darts. And then we'll be set with the blowpipe for a very long time. And then of course I'll put more scales in the blowpipe and charge up the trident. And we do still have all these herbs in the looting bag, but I don't want to actually use these up until we're done with raids, meaning once we get the deck scroll. I don't think I've done a looting bag check or like a Hispori check this video, so here we go. I actually need to put the mole back in the POH before we die because I don't want to have to pay to get him back. Oh my god, check this out. Full looting bag here. And then if we collect from Arno, bro. Granted, there are quite a few items in here that like I'm going to be putting back in stash units, or like all the herbs I'll be using up after we're done with the raids, but needless to say, I'm feeling a little bit cramped right now. I'm glad I had a reason to actually wear this blue graceful, but it's been almost 2 hours now, and we have over 7.6k Addy Dart tips, and we gained 48k smithing XP. Let's go hopefully get a fletching level now. 77 fletching. I know this isn't the most efficient way to be making darts. I should be training agility and alching and imbuing and fletching all at the same time, or doing pest control or something like that, but I just want to get this done as fast as possible so we can get back to raids. And look at that XP rate, over 1 million XP per hour. Unfortunately, no more fletching levels from this, but there we go. 7.6k Addy darts are made. Has a GE value of 750k GP. I spent about 300k at the blast furnace. If I was killing Aviancies in the God Wars dungeon for the noted Addy bar drops, this whole process probably would have taken like 6 to 8 hours, but instead, this only took about 2 hours, getting the ores passively through raids, and then just doing blast furnace. I guess we're pretty much all good to get back to raids though. I'm just going to charge up the blowpipe and charge up the trident and put all the relevant items back into the looting bag, and it'll be good to go. Let's see some purples, hopefully, in my name. Probably not. I'm very ready for the arcane.
Points. Wait.
Nothing. What?
Oh,
no.
Nice, Core. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
The pet mole clearly wasn't doing it for us, so we got a new pet to bring along with us to the raids. We got the little Rocky boy to steal the hearts of the viewers, as well as steal this dexterous prayer scroll. It has 200 without a drop now.
Yo, Tebow. The bow!
Holy fuck.
Jeez. Okay, we actually just finished my first ever duo raid, and I didn't die. I had to drop these potions, but we made it through. And we also got this genie lamp right here, which is kind of weird because I was about to record that anyways. But here we go. We've got 89 herb lore. I think once we use up all these herbs we've gotten from raids, it should hopefully put us at 90, I think. I haven't done the math yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll get to 90, especially if we go another like 100 raids dry or something. I've just been watching the herb lore XP slowly going up through all these raids you've been doing from like all the dark relics, and I probably get like maybe 500 XP to 1k XP per raid just for making the potions, and we finally made it. And once we get 90, we can make super combats without boosting, and the higher tier overload in raids without boosting, so that'll be nice. All right, we got this elite clue. Nice. Okay, we got an elite clue here. Okay, and we're running low on dust runes here. We only have 135 left, so I'm gonna spend like 15 or 20 minutes at dust devils or something and just stock back up on those. Face mask, very important to have for dust devils, because if I accidentally take this off, there's a very good chance that I'm gonna die and we will lose all the items that we have in Hispori. Okay, we should be good for a while now. We got 1300 dust runes, and we are now below 10,000 law runes. So eventually, once I want to upgrade the Nexus, maybe we'll kill Zora for law runes. I don't know yet. But we do still need to finish this agility level but at the same time, I feel like fishing. So I'm gonna go fish sacred eels. So maybe in like a day or two, we'll finish that agility level. And then right now our KC at Chambers is 269. So I guess if we don't get decks before 300 KC, we'll wrap up the video at 300 KC. Here we go, 101 virtual level in fishing at the sacred eels. And we only got 1.6 million fishing XP to the next virtual level. Yo, wouldn't this be a sick place for a clue opening? Okay, wait, actually I can't do it here. We have to go home first. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, you just got a couple clues from fishing. We got an easy and a hard. Nice. Here we go. 91 agility, and there's also 2,150 total level. Yeah, you know, probably won't be gaining many more levels on this account. We've pretty much maxed out the melee stats, pretty much done with most of the skilling. You know how it goes. And a medium clue from fishing. Is that shield new? The cabbage shield? It is, cool. This is what it looks like. Kind of fits the outfit, actually. Alright, we got an elite clue from this last raid. Wow. And here's a little update on how the books are coming along. Oh shit, 97 magic.
Gross.
In the chambers of Xeric. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's like, if I metamorphose it, sometimes it pushes me or the pet around. I got it to push out the door.
I love this game so much. Oh, what do you know? Another elite clue from raids. Okay. Yo, so I've been alting with my main just to +1 to scale it up. I've been killing one scav just to get points for the chance at tablet because I don't have a tablet yet on the main. But I finally got it at 29 KC. I just got the ancient tablet unlocked.
Oh, purple!
Yo, congrats,
Oh,
fam.
get fucked.
299 just in time. Okay, so as this update happens right here, Darkmire is just about to come out, and very iconic change is actually happening to this quest right here. Vampire Slayer is now going to be spelled vampire with a Y instead of an I. So I did not vote for this change. None of us did. Jagex changing the game that we all know and love, SMH. But I'll see you back in a few minutes after the update. Yo, look at that login screen, dude. That is epic. Oh yeah, apparently there's 3 new music tracks as well that are automatically unlocked if you've done like some of the previous corresponding quests. I don't think I've exactly said it in the videos, but I do want to get the music cape eventually. And we're actually pretty close to it, so we'll get that. We will. Usually when there's a pretty big update, like in this case Darkmire, I would like go through and talk about the things that are relevant, especially things that are relevant to UIM, but I don't think there's really anything that's going to be game changing for UIM. I'm not quite sure how the day alt essence mine even works yet. I'm sure like over the next couple days people will post guides and explain the usefulness of it. But from what I heard in the past, I think it's supposed to be a good balance of AFK-ness versus getting runecrafting XP, or like storing up runecraft XP or something like that. Maybe kind of like motherload mine. Remember, this just came out right now, so I'm sure when you're actually watching this, you all know how this works, but this literally just came out right now. But yeah, there's really nothing game-changing at all. Sad. I feel like there's always something that gets messed up whenever there's an update. Okay, I'm just waiting for the client to come back or whatever because I guess items were being deleted or something like that. I mean, the game was only up for a minute, but I was watching Wooks. I just opened up his stream and he literally just like did this whole thing in just a few seconds playing Minesweeper right now. Like, damn, bro. I remember playing that game as a kid and just kind of struggling to figure out how that even works, but yeah, what a guy, man, what a guy. Gotta find other things to do to fill the time. I just want to get that one last raid in, that 300 KC. Although I kind of feel like if I did end up getting the decks or something right now, that like the servers would just end up getting rolled back or something. Because you know how stuff goes with like the twisted bow spawn that one time. But hey, what can you do? And apparently they have to do a rollback, and rollback apparently takes a few hours to do. So the game is going to be down for a few hours, I guess, apparently. I'm definitely not going to be staying up because it's 3 a.m. and this will take a few hours. And what's the point of being awake if you're not able to play RuneScape? So have a good night. We'll get the elite done. Oh, dude, I bet the next step that I get is going to be like a Willy step. The one I just got was doable, the step I just finished, but I feel like it's going to end up being a Willy step. But anyways, that's besides the point. See y'all back in the morning. Apparently the issue was with the item IDs of some of the newer items like the Twisted Ancestral Kit pieces or the Tech Tiny or the Flying Vespina Transmogs, and that's why the rollback happened. So let's see what the damage is. Oh, okay, cool. So we're still here underwater. And if we check our chambers KC, we're still at 299, so we just got one more left to do still. Okay, we still managed to get the elite caskets. Oh, we got the mimic. Okay. All my stuff's in his spory right now, so only a little bit nervous. Okay, new PB, 53 seconds. Let's see what we get from the mimic. Musketeer tabard. And the extra item was the Wines of Zamrak, which is actually really nice. I think we need... No, do we need the full set? I don't know. Let's find out. Looks kind of weird with the void. It kind of like clips through it there. But we cannot. It's it's only 40k. I can't remember where I saw this exactly, but I swear I remember reading like Mod Ash or some JMod or someone saying that they want to make it in the costume room so that you'll eventually be able to store certain items separately, as long as they're not actually useful items, like just the cosmetic stuff. So maybe one day this will be able to be stored alone, but as of right now, there's no point keeping this, so goodbye. Look at that, vampire. I guess it's technically the proper spelling in the UK. And then there's also Dark Graceful now too. That's from the Hallowed Sepulchre. I think that's how you say it. I would like to get that eventually. I'm not going to be doing the quest today or even till like after the Slayer music guide comes out. I honestly might not even go do it until after we get the decks because I don't want to do anything else, dude. I just want to keep on raiding till we get the decks done. And then we could do all the other things in the game. Oh wait, yeah, if we try to take the quest cape out, we won't be able to equip it, but it's still in here. We need 2kc to be ranked at Mimic, which we had 2kc before. Rank 18 with 2kc for UIM Mimic kills. And once I log out, I'm going to move from rank 18 to rank 11. Ranks on a dead game mode, you love to see it. Okay, wait, I just went to look at the collection log of the Hallowed Sepulchre. Look at all these new items, man. Ring of Endurance, Lockpick, Acorn, Die, Ring... Huh. That's a lot of new items. Imagine like actually having a bank and being worried about bank space. Psh. But we're gonna do one more raid and then wrap up the video with 300kc. Alright, 300kc. We've got 100 more raids done this video. Unfortunately, no drops, but you know what? This is not a bad place to go dry at. I get to hang out with friends, I get Herblore XP, and there's no rush, you know? We're just enjoying the journey. The loot tracker must have picked up a few raids that I was plus oneing on with my main, but I didn't really actually get any points on my main, so this is essentially the 300 raids that we've done on the UIM. Got the Buckler and the Arcane. We are 240 raids without a drop now. And based on the points that I get per raid, I would expect about a 1 out of 45 to 1 out of 50 chance per raid of getting any unique item. So a little bit unlucky, but you can't be lucky everywhere. Sometimes unlucky. Yo, I should make that the title of the video. Yeah, I'll do that. As for the looting bag, here's all the Herblore supplies that we've obtained. I'm pretty sure it's all just in this video. And then here's the stuff I've dropped over to the main. I think this is also just from this video as well, I'm pretty sure. And that's like 13 mil worth as well. I'd say overall, I've probably averaged around 18k points per raid. So in total, we're probably sitting at about 5.4 million points with those 2 drops. But as long as we keep raiding, the decks will come eventually. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also reached 90 agility this video, and well, 91 as well. That was like over a week ago at this point in real time. But we've gained just over 600k agility XP this video, and 400k fishing, and about 500k cooking. And for UIM raids KC, we are ranked 38. So we've done about 80 hours of raids this video and maybe like 40 to 50 hours of skilling in this video. But next video, we will keep on raiding. So with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time. Temple OSRS high scores for not DVS for this week. It looks like he completed a lap of agility and casted magic imbue once. Burnt toast boy!